The story takes place on a cold New Year's night, when a little girl, a poor orphan, dressed in rags and barefoot, sells matches on the street, where pedestrians rush by and no one notices her. The night was very cold, windy and snowy, but the little girl had no home to go to, and not enough clothes to keep her warm. The snowflakes were blowing and the wind was blowing, but the little girl was still trying to walk down the street, selling her matchboxes to the passers-by, but no one stopped to buy them. Her hands and feet were cold, but she had no place to hide from the cold. So the little girl hid in an alleyway and lit a match to keep warm. As the girl lit the match, something incredible happened. The little girl saw a huge chocolate house full of candies and chocolates. She couldn't help but eat them and felt so satisfied. So she hurriedly lit a second match. When the second match was lit, she found herself next to a big lake with a snowy paradise and a big ice slide. She skated across the lake, and the little girl couldn't help laughing and having a good time. When the third match was lit, fireflies and cute little animals suddenly appeared around the little girl, and she felt so happy when they played with her. The matches glowed with colorful light, and each one brought the little girl a surprise. However, when the matches burn out, the little girl returns to the cold reality. She felt a little frustrated, but she didn't give up because she knew that the next match might bring her more surprises. Finally, she lit the last match. This time, she saw someone she hadn't seen in a long time, her grandmother. Her grandmother smiled, reached out her hands, and hugged her tightly. The warmth of the light enveloped them, and the little girl's face smiled happily because she had finally been reunited with her grandmother. At dawn, the little girl was found lying quietly in the snow with a matchbox in her hand. Although she was gone, she had a happy smile on her face, as if to say, "I have found my grandmother, and now I am happy." This is the story of the little girl who sells matches. Little one, you who are listening to or reading this story right now, you are really happy. Thanks to everyone around us. This story tells us that no matter how cold life is, we have to keep the hope of happiness and cherish every moment of warmth and love.